Hello and welcome to the Japanese speech contest in San Diego. I'm Kate Leonard and I'm the Honorary Consul General of Japan in San Diego. I report to the Los Angeles Consulate, Japanese Consulate, and I'm responsible for enhancing and promoting business, education, and cultural relations between San Diego and Japan. Now, why study Japanese? Well, it's fun, right? Well, seriously, today allow me to comment on the business ties between the U.S. and Japan, and specifically San Diego. But first, I would like to thank Tachibana Sensei for organizing this speech contest year after year. It's a wonderful opportunity for all of you. So when we look at business ties between the U.S. and Japan, the U.S. is actually the largest foreign investor into Japan, with names that you would recognize like Amazon, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, IBM, Intel, numerous accounting and law firms, Chevron, Procter & Gamble, consumer goods. And in fact, Coca-Cola has 25% of the soft drink market share in Japan. And our current ambassador from the U.S. to Japan had his experience first in Japan as an employee of a consulting firm, an American consulting firm, working in Tokyo. Prime Minister Abe has as his goal to double foreign investment into Japan, which bodes well for all of you for future opportunities. When we look at Japanese investment into the U.S., Japan is actually the third largest investor after the UK and Canada, but Japan is the largest employer of U.S. employees, with over 860,000 employees working for Japanese companies. In 2017 alone, there were 17,000 new jobs added with Japanese companies. Most times, the Japanese companies will set up their own facilities. They will occasionally buy a U.S. company. But for example, it's just been announced that Toyota and Mazda are setting up a joint venture in Alabama and investing $1.6 billion in this auto assembly plant. And when we look at the roads, here in the U.S. at Japanese branded automobiles, 75% of those autos were made in the U.S. Looking closer to home, when we look at Japanese investment in Southern California, there's over 700 Japanese companies in Southern California, representing the largest concentration of Japanese companies outside of Japan. These companies, 17 of them, have gross revenues of greater than $1 billion. And together, they employ over 87,000 employees in Southern California. In San Diego, we have well-known Japanese companies too. We have Sony, we've got Kyocera, we've got Sanyo, or not, I'm sorry, Sony. We used to have Sanyo. We have Fujitsu, we've got Mitsuwa Nijiya, and we also have several biotechs that are owned by Japanese companies but retain the American name, so you might not know there's Japanese investment in those biotechs. Peregrine was purchased by a Japanese semiconductor firm, so we have quite a bit of Japanese ownership here in San Diego. In fact, we have 12,000 people employed by Japanese companies here in San Diego. And that's in 2016, a 20% growth over the number of employees in 2015. There's several organizations I would like to thank for these statistics. The Japanese Consulate in Los Angeles, the U.S. Department of Commerce, the San Diego World Trade Center, and UCSD's Japan Forum for Innovation and Technology. So in closing, as you can see, your study of Japanese is essential to the continuation of this robust business relationship between the U.S. and Japan. I wish you all the best today. One of you will receive a wonderful prize, but you've all won by participating in this contest organized by Tachibana Sensei. I wish you the best today and in the future. Thank you so much.